them outside of
Yeah,
battle.
like mobility bonuses for your dudes. Yes.
Yeah, definitely can't wait for that. This game has done mobility so well so far. I want to see how far they can build on it.
Yeah. No joke. Alright. Summon Glacial. Defense HP. Attack HP. Alright. So there we go. We're about to switch up the team. Because I was using Yang Yang.
Let me be there for everyone. As
Where are you going? Count me in.
Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
Resonator. Oh, I should probably change my team to the actual thing I want to use now. Resonator. Level up. Time to put some levels on Homeboy. XP refund, which is always good.
No more slacking off now that you're here to help. I should practice harder.
So he hits a little harder. And then we're gonna upgrade some weapon action. Bink. Ba-ding. So we're gonna upgrade this weapon. I think I'm finally about to crack and buy a weapon and pop my weapon, my starting weapon thing. Because I have not used my starting weapon. Yep, we'll take the refunded XP. Alright. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're going not a little hard here. Ooh, guidebook things. Let's go. Like I said, you always feel like you're doing something. I did not pop my starting resonator, like my starting, because you get that 4-star starting weapon, and I had not used it yet, so it's time to go to my backpack. I think it's time to finally use the weapon, because I think we're gonna pick up. Sword, yep. I think we're gonna do the sword. I've got too many sword users to not use the sword. Alright. And then we're gonna swap that out. And we're gonna upgrade it, because it's very noticeable how powerful the weapons can get.
Now,
Like, it looks like it's time to start building a team, because this is the team I've got for a while, right?
Yep. Now, yesterday, after we had all downloaded it and we were talking about this game and how it works, we had agreed that this game did really good at making the main characters seem much more relevant, much more, like, usable, someone that you don't immediately want to switch off. And that's absolutely great. Good call.
Oh yeah, the MC is really good in this game.
But besides that, what other characters and playstyles have you been finding interesting? Because I've even though I didn't think I would, I actually found a starter gun user to be pretty interesting.
I haven't really used her much. I probably will in a bit. Dayze was interesting to use. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed using Dayze. I was legitimately like, oh, Dayze isn't bad. Like, are there multiple? Do we have multiple blue ones? We do. Okay. What does this one do? Oh, so this is the attack one, and this is the okay. We'll do that. We'll hang out there. Time to get Dayze a new weapon here. I'm gonna do this. Get Dayze some more healy goody good times here. Synchronize. That's the other thing I'm not super worried about right now when it comes to like upgrading my weapons, even my blue ones to a degree. Like, I don't need to level them up all the way, but, like, the fact that you can swap weapons easily to a degree, kind of a good thing.
Definitely. Hey, Leona. Yeah, I did see that we do have drops on here on the Twitch. Unfortunately, I cannot collect them, I think. And it's probably because, you know, mod. So it would be unfair for someone to be able to stream whatever game they want and collect off of it.
But who
Damn,
doesn't
do I
love
want to?
drops? I did not put drops on. I apologize. And then there's another. So there's two that have similar. Okay, so there's 3 separate blue level of these bad boys, by the way. Interesting. So Mortefi, by the way, totally a buffer. I think I'm gonna put those on him when we get around to using him at some point in time. I think he's gonna get an energy regen set because he's built around energy regen. At least I'm going to build him around energy regen, I think. There's that crownless right there. I have no Havoc users. I haven't pulled a Havoc user yet. I just realized that.
Huh.
Not that I don't want to, because I do, like, kind of desperately. Fusion damage, crystal shards, bore, physical damage. Really? Alright, well I guess I'm gonna run you, because you actually have fusion damage on you. You also have fusion damage on you, so what's gonna be really funny is I'm like gonna get him up and running, and all of a sudden he's gonna be like, I deal all the damage, guys. This beat is... Alright.
You know what, Leona? True, because I have also got Genshin drops off of us. Huh.
Alright, so I think we have now equipped everyone. Oh, not yet. This lady. I'm gonna wait on her. I'm gonna have her pretty well built. I got a fist character now, so this will be fun to use him. We're in the mid-30s with everybody. Everybody's rocking 5-piece sets, except for her, she's rocking 2 2s. Alright. I probably need to switch this. So much Spectro energy.
It's already cool looking at what echoes you have, because I do not have a good chunk of these. And I now want to get back on and start looking for them.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm actually going to take the energy regen over the attack. I have grown to really liking popping energy looking for more energy regen and spectro damage. Important, impressively enough. Electro, HP, defense, attack.
So
Attack, HP, energy regen attack. So if I can get another appropriate attack. Alright, there we go. Alright, we still have our 5-piece spectral set. We're rocking that.
nice. You know, for games that have like a lot of these set bonuses and stuff like that, it does take me a while to learn everything, but I cannot wait to get to the point in this game that I am in Genshin where I know approximately what would go best with who and, you know, all that stuff.
Alright. How many more quests do I have? We got some purple weapons, which makes us feel more powerful, right?
Hmm.
Alright. I don't think I have any more side quests. I think I have... Oh no! Head to the foothills and follow the guidance. I do have another blue side quest to do. Yeah, I'm trying to clear out... I'm doing a lot of side quests, only because they seem to be pretty fun. And some of them give pretty good Union XP rather than just trying to plow super fast through the mainline quest. Not that the mainline quest isn't really interesting. It's a bit different. Oh, there's our Celia equivalent. So you know what? Let's use him for a bit. I can, if I didn't play the second CBT, so I don't know how he was being janky. But when I was playing him earlier during his like companion trial quest, he well, that felt good.
You know, that's another thing that I like about this game. A lot of the characters, when they're fighting, there is actual movement in their combos. A lot of Genshin, like, it's very standing, you take one step, you take another step while you're doing your basic combos. But in here, just doing basic combos has you flying around everywhere, jumping,
There's
all
a
that good stuff.
fluidity of movement.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just so that, you know, just so that we're highlighting some fixes that could be changed, just so that we're not just absolutely blowing the heck out of Wuthering Waves. I will say the app, for, at least for the iOS, does have, or maybe it's just mine, but it shuts itself off quite a lot.
Fair enough.
I don't know how that can be fixed, but I just wanted to mention that because we can't just be all positives here. If
Yeah,
we're
no,
gonna
I mean-
be, yeah,
You're not wrong. I feel it's an improvement on Genshin and Genshin systems, but that's just me right now.
mm-hmm.
I have felt the power. I have seen the power increase because I got kind of like my first power increase, like level wise, and I have felt more power. I do not feel the enemies have outpaced me. Nothing feels super beefy and unobtainable. I feel like I like the blocks. I know this is gonna sound really weird. I love unlimited running stamina. Like, I'm never gonna, like, that's just such a good quality of life increase. But I also, like, have grown to like collecting the blocks more than I've grown collecting the Obelisk. it always feels
Yeah.
like there's a way for you to get to them.
Mhm.
Like, as someone who came back to Genshin, the problem I ran into is like, oh, do you not have this mobility character? Do you not have this mobility character? We put all these things in an area where you need a mobility character. Like, oh, okay, I guess I'll eventually get this thing. I'll flip-flop and fly around to get it eventually. But, like, this just feels like everything is very fluid and
So on stream, it just did something that I do appreciate. In Genshin, if you're climbing and there's like a slight ledge above you, your character will get stuck. And here, they have a like weird little front flip up the side of the wall that you can do to like get over those like ledge stops. Obviously it won't work for like much deeper ledges, but the fact that they've gotten rid of like a small hiccup that Genshin has like nearly everywhere, it's good.
Yeah.
All of it is just so good.
Also, I feel your stamina recharges faster in this game. Like the actual
Yes.
recharge on your stamina. Apparently, I'm not allowed to climb that.
As much as I love all of this like mountain running, I really hope that none of these games ever get the idea to add the little Legend of Zelda tick where like it drains more stamina as it's raining. Because by God.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, he feels this. I'll give him that. Ooh, that reminds me. I gotta check something real quick. Those are the boss weekly challenges. I did unlock the weekly boss challenge, by the way, with the big bell-bearing guy.
Nice.
He's neat.
Right, Leona? Like, okay, so not to, this isn't a bad thing. I'm not trying to say a bad thing, but Leona, you're both equally as new, or maybe not equally as new to Genshin, but like, you're new to Genshin and to Wuthering Waves. I mean, technically, we're all new to Wuthering Waves, but you know what I mean. And so, from your perspective, especially, if you're able to see these two games, play these two games, and already feel that there's like a strong difference, that's gotta say something.
What a clinger.
Wow.
As you wish.
This guy's got a dragon.
Oh, I just realized. So you pulled a dragon summoner and a dragon dancer. Interesting.
Inferno.
Interesting. He's also a buffer, which makes me really want to mess around with how I want to play him and what I want to do with him. Because he does a bunch of crazy stuff from off-field. But as a side
Alright.
note, we're gonna go to our guidebook and try out our couple of new characters here. If you haven't done this, you get like 10 asterite per thing, so like you might as well do them.
Paul, Leona is in chat, and she had mentioned that maybe either turn the game audio down a notch or.
How about that? That a little better?
And you know what?
As
This
we get
seems
the-
like a
as
good
we get
place
the thing
to
up on
plug
stream,
it.
unfortunately.
As you can see, even though we've been around for a little while, we're still learning streaming stuff, and we're getting better at it with each stream. If you
I'm
would
also
like to
doing
help us
tech,
with
which is
this,
not normally what I am on stream. It is okay.
yes. But if you would like to help us get some more equipment and get, things settled a little bit easier, follow us on Patreon. We do have a Patreon. And if you want to just, chill out with us and some amazing creators, we also have a Discord.
Definitely interesting.
Frozen blockade.
You're proud of that plug.
Frost bloom.
So she sets her ice traps and then detonates them. That's how her how her kit works.
Love that.
So she like puts the ice things on the board. She feels like she might be super fun in multiplayer.
I totally forgot I could do the exclamation mark Patreon. But yeah, totally check out our Patreon.
There you go. Boom. Who doesn't love Patreon? Oh, what's up? Boop, 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 boop.
This might hurt.
He's got a plunging attack.
Yay!
Wait, is this like a move practice here or something?
What's up?
Is this like an area to practice your your moves with certain characters?
Oh yeah, everybody's skill setup is different.
I totally thought that I didn't know that there was combos. Like I thought it was just like hit the auto attacker and
This
automatically
is
do
my
combos.
Oh no, there are
Ah.
combos on this.
Oh my goodness, there's a whole chunk of this game that I did not know about.
How's that?
Okay, you see
Yeah,
this?
especially this character. This character is pretty. This characters are kind of combo heavy.
I love that.
So like his bar when it fills up, it does something different. Same thing as like other people's. Like he has an enhance off of his triangle, which lets you use it all the time. So I can just kind of infinitely combo out of this.
Gale storm. Lions rumble, evil crumble.
Mark my words, unseen later VOD viewers.
Watch out.
This combo work, me getting into Wuthering Waves and learning these combos, this is gonna be my entry into actually learning fighting games at some point.
Yeah, like now this game's got combos and everything. Boop. I need to go look at those. Is that better?
Right. Lion up. Victory is mine at this year's greens plucking tournament.
As I correct more audio things.
Cool wallpaper.
All right, is that? Hopefully that is doing better. Apparently my mic was too low. I didn't necessarily want him, but I'm not sad I got him. Because at this point in time, with as few as the characters there are in the game, I have a feeling you're going to end up with almost everybody anyway at some point in time. Audio quality. Audio, audio, audio. Say my name. Also, things feel uniform. Like, I hope that stays a thing in this game. But, like, I don't feel jarred when I'm running around the map. That sometimes happen in Genshin. And that might have just been from zone. Like, every zone being so different. But I'm wondering how that's going to be. We will be continuing this next week, so...
And hopefully by next week, we will all have boot co-op open.
Yep. Also, I'm supposed to climb up a thing, but it turns out I'm supposed to be over here, so I guess run over here and do this thing.
You know, as much as I would love to talk more about mobility, I'm having such a hard time playing this game without a controller. It does ruin a few things for me. I don't know what it was. It seemed kind of like a trial dungeon from Genshin. There was a cave I went into, and there was this old man that had me doing a 2D side-scroller like platforming thing.
Yeah.
And I could not, for the life of me, get the right, the right time, because I kept fumbling with the touchscreen.
That is fair. I have not done that one yet, I don't think. I have done a a dungeon like that. I'm climbing up the mountain.
Eventually I will get an actual computer set up so I can actually play games on a computer. And if you would like to help me buy a computer, no, I'm just kidding. This is not the time for a Patreon plug.
I mean, it's your month. You ask for a computer.
Support an Asian native one. This is my month from multiple sides.
I mean, Neil, if you're ready to go and can multiplayer next week, go for it. Join the stream. We can figure out what that looks like. All right, completed another quest. What do we have on their quest log?
So, I don't usually actually play games on the computer. Me downloading Wuthering was the first time I've actually played a game like this on a computer. And I gotta say, it was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
I just wish my computer was not running at 4 frames a second. Because by all means, it was cool when I was in those windows where it was fluid for a few seconds.
Super duper fair. Oh, let's turn in some stuff to the robot. Let's see what the robot has to say. Let's see if I have enough for another level. I don't know if I do or not. I do! I have enough for one more level. That's awesome. Beep, boop, wham. Ooh, more damage on the rover. Ain't mad about that. So the question is, I don't think I'm gonna roll for the first character we get. I think I'm gonna save for Yinglin, only because she's kind of awesome and I want her. Yeah, I don't. Ah, I have yet another thing. Excellent. Thank you, yet another thing. Nope, no, that's not what I wanted there. Grapple hook goes there. Projector goes here, apparently. Silver-haired Echo Man. Checking our map. What do we got going on? Alright, we've cleared out everything in the city. But there are... So, I noticed there's some different types of quests that I've not seen in other games. Which are these exploration quests. And I'm feeling that. Let's do one. Because, like, legit, that seems really neat to me. Only for the fact that, like... Very seldomly is the game like, oh, by the way, here's a quest chain for you to explore with. And I'm interested to see what this is. That's just straight up a bounty poster. That is just straight up a bounty poster. Okay, I am skipping so much dialogue. New mail received. I love mail. Okay, so you're the first mail that didn't give me anything. I like you less. I like your mail much less.
I do know that co-op on this game specifically caps out at 3 players. But let me tell you, Leona, I would gladly give up my seat. I would gladly become just straight up moderator mode, just so that I can get you on stream. Because I do feel like both you and Ashton would have so much to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were doing stuff last night. Ashton was very much like, I need to get adjusted to this. I'm not prepared. That's what it felt like. I am not prepared. Give me the loot.
Riches poor, reverie soar.
Shout out to Ashton, who's currently sick. Hope you feel better. Shout out to the best young Victorian boy.
Alright, we're off to... Oh, there's some people to kill right here. Let's see how this goes. I am a bit over level. Okay, I do not like that. That is obnoxious. So I don't know if you noticed any of that, but that gap, that tiny gap, caused me to like drop combos and stuff.
Commence healing.
Yeah, no, weirdly enough, Baizu has become a bit on my, like, interesting character. Mapping.
Personally, when I was playing Baizu,
Playtime's over.
I was mad about it, and then I found out that when you're, I think it's when you're doing the strong attack and your little feathery lock
Don't worry, I've got this.
you can control its like trajectory of light spin.
Okay, the fact that he, like, glides over the air in that mode means I'm not on the ground that automatically sets you on fire, which is kind of awesome for this zone and any other zones like it.
Mm-hmm.
That is neat AF.
Let's play hide and seek. Galestorm. Playtime's over.
I will say, he's hitting pretty freaking hard right now, so... I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how he was in the CBT, but he feels alright right now. I'm investigating this touchpad on the ground. What could possibly happen?
It is natural.
Hey, thanks for dropping by, Leona. Have a good day.
One is the sound.
What in the world is that?
Like, what am I fighting, or what's going on?
You know what? Yes, to both.
One more time.
Right now, I'm not missing my dodges.
Bad timing.
Failing my dodging. Oh, that time I did.
I know you can get echoes from bosses. I want this.
But I believe I am fighting a character called Inferno Rider. Interesting, because I didn't. I thought that was a story loss. Like, I'm clearly winning the fight to a degree. Okay, alright, buddy. That was a you passed out due to this, and I'm like, I don't feel like I did. I feel like you're telling me I did, but I don't think I did.
Yeah. I never liked the game.
Don't worry, I've got this.
I feel like if you're going to script that a player fails an encounter, what you should do is you should like do a whole like for this for that echo or that thing. Have it throw out a fire barrier or like a wall of fire that's too intense for your character to walk through.
Yeah.
That way they get away and they're still powerful.
Yeah, don't do the thing that just we have our first gripe. Hooray. All right, where is the fire? 'Cause there's the thing. Oh, there's the fire. Right now, I will say I wouldn't mind a bit more mob density, but there always does seem to be something to do. Like, I go 10 feet, and there's like, do this thing, do that thing. Ooh. Oh, what is happening? Oh my.
Oh.
Oh
That
no.
looks
I
really
don't
disorienting.
like this. I don't like this. It's too fast. Because you're supposed to fly through the things, and I've flown through, like, none of them. Yes, I would like to yield
God,
right
this
now.
is-
I'm
It's
not...
like, it's like drone racing.
It is like drone racing. Like, you're not wrong. There are 100 points a pop, so you have to grab 21 of them. Oh my.
Oh, and it's not even forgiving. Like, you really need to fly right through that ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Oh, no.
But they're not all the same point value. So you have until you get there. Okay. I'm gonna not do that now, but I am going to mark it on my map. Like,
Oh, God. I can only imagine how nightmarish that's going to be on touchscreen.
yeah, that's a later thing. That's a you do something later sitch.
Transmitting
Random
frequency.
hell catching some hands.
She's really good at dodge countering, by the way.
My time to shine.
You know, I don't know what this feathery Loch Ness monster thing is, but I do appreciate it.
What was that?
I don't know what that feathery Loch Ness monster thing that she has as her, like,
Oh, her spirit animal? Yeah.
yeah.
Are you about it or not about it?
I mean, it's alright.
Let's see. Oh, not what I was trying to do. Got it. Like, I'm going the distance.
Our efforts paid off.
I know it's there. I will mess with it later.
There's no stopping good luck once it's on your side.
He's so chipper. I feel this is an Ashton character. Like, Ashton's gonna be like, but I want him.
I'm hoping that Ashton doesn't watch this VOD because I do know that the community is already calling this character the furry character. Even
Yeah.
though, like, he's not a furry character. Some people need to learn the distinction between the two.
Don't know why that put me all the way up there.
Also, in the same way that the Genshin community calls Genshin Impact just Genshin, I know that the Wuthering Waves community is trying to go by calling this game Wuwa, and I don't know how to
Drumbeat
feel
strong,
about that.
ill fortune
'cause
gone.
I don't like it.
Cha-cha! Watch out!
The drums.
I'm
Oh.
not about to walk into a
Going.
room and be like,
Oh, that's not what I'm going to do. That is me being very
The
dead.
hour is upon us.
Oh, alright. So we're just leaving.
It was
Or I'm just going to get wrecked. That also works.
dang. Wow.
They were level 60, so it was a thing. I'm not like, oh, that's a skill. Like I'm not even 40. I can see why I got wrecked.
Just another day in Wuwa. Yeah, no, it sounds wrong. Don't like it.
Why am I not allowed to get on that car? That was weird. Oh. Need to change that. Alright, I see where it is. I just gotta get to the right car? Right places? Yeah, you are shooting me and not in the right direction. Alright, we're going to do the one over here real quick. And we'll come back and grab that one, because that is what I need. Oh, you are not going to where I thought you were going to go.
Okay, not to continue my random tirade about naming conventions longer than it really should.
Rant away.
There's gotta be a different shortening of Wuthering Waves. More than Wuwa.
I mean, it's woo-wah. It's how people have pronounced it. This is what I've heard, but I hear you.
Yeah.
I've heard woo-wah is the way I've heard it pronounced most of the time.
I mean, I understand that you can't say WW, because that's a whole different bag of worms. But maybe you could just do the Genshin thing and just...
unexpected
Oh no,
discovery.
I guess calling this game Waves isn't exactly all that great either.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could call it, but woo-wah is what I've been heard pretty regularly.
I just can't wrap my brain around it. It just sounds so silly to me.
I mean, that's fair.
Hey guys, getting on Uber? But yeah, not to, once again, that's my own sensibilities.
There we go. Haha, got it finally. There was another one over here I thought I saw.
No hesitation.
Little stoplight dudes.
Not into this area.
Hey, I haven't gotten one of these yet. Gimme.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Man, I've not been to this weird cityscape area, and I really want to explore it now. This game just it's so good at visually making you want to dive in for yourself.
Yeah, it's good. It's a very visually good looking game.
Hashtag not sponsored, but hey, you know. if you
Hashtag
all-
not sponsored yet.
You know, it doesn't even have to be a lot. Wuthering Waves. It's like, you know, enough for a few, you know, a few tenfolds between me, Paul, and Ashton. Maybe
What's some
Leona,
10 pulls
maybe
between
Max.
friends?
Yeah. So, you know, sweeten the pot a little bit. We're talking really nicely about your game.
I also like you don't have to pick up your ore. I know that seems really silly, but like that one weird quality of life thing just makes me happy. Like, did I knock it over? Cool, then I'm done. I've gotten it. It's my ore now. There's also only 3 level breaks in this game, by the way. Like 10, 25, 45, I believe, are the level breaks for Union levels. I just remember there being fewer than there are everywhere else, and the main reason for that is the move set changes. The villains get extra moves and more things you have to learn to dodge and parry instead of it being like every few levels.
I did hear about that, and God, it was, I think it was multiple different weeks we talked about it during
Finish every
Genshin.
game.
I know you had mentioned that you kind of wished some of the bosses had more like mechanics and stuff like that to them. And that just makes this, once again, another improvement. Like, things evolve, they don't stagnate. The stronger you get, you know, the stronger the opponents get.
Yeah, they're not all health sponges. Like that is a problem with Genshin. It is harder because people have more hit points. But that doesn't really. Does that actually make it harder, or does that just make it more obnoxious?
I mean, obviously, give the bosses more HP, but like seeing a boss go from like a 1-2-3 combo to you returning as a stronger player, and suddenly that 1-2-3 has a 4-5 and a 6, definitely much more wanted than just 200% more like, HP.
Hey guys, what's up? And I will say, this MC fun to play. I am thoroughly surprised by how good the MC is to play in this game. And they were talking about it too. They were like, yeah, the MC in this game is good. Like, downright good. Because in how many games has the MC been doggy doo-doo? Just you're like, why would I want to play the MC? The MC is always awful. Reach the end. Where am I need to go? Oh, okay. Oh, missed that jump. Can I recover? Not really. Oh wow, I fucked that up. Really gotta wait to get to the height of those jumps though. That was a lot of time.
An unexpected discovery.
Thank you, challenge.
The hard part, not really a hard part, but the one thing that I am immediately wary with this game is that because it's new, because it's shiny, because it's just off of, hot off the presses, everyone's going to want to dive in, run through it, collect all the things. But there is that, that slight
Cherish every game.
fear that even though this is a, what do you call it, an ongoing game, that you're going to end up running out of content before the next update.
I can see that argument.
So like, yeah, how are you feeling with it? And like, what is your, do you have like a plan or like a,
I do
way
not.
that you're going to go about this?
I do not have a plan. Right meow. Right now, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to win me a puzzle game right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. All right. So you need to come out.
So currently, my plan on how to approach this is that I'm just gonna rely on my like Pokemon background. Just go ahead, run around, collect things, maybe try to find a shiny or two. And then if I feel like things are starting to stagnate, then hit the main quest and then stop at the next, main quest thing, and then go back to running around the world, searching for things, so on and so forth.
That's super fair. Right now, I am going at making sure I am spending energy, so I'm not sitting on max energy, because that is always bad. Means you're not using your resources. I am enjoying trying to explore the map and unlock things as I go.
Cherish every game.
I want to get to where, like I said, I want to get to where we can multiplayer, because that's, like, super important to me. But outside of that, I'm really just kind of having fun with it and trying out characters, because I will say, everyone plays different. And that is very invigorating when everyone plays different.
And now that I know that there's a combo system too, I'm definitely going to be delving further into that once I'm able to play again.
Mm-hmm. Just throw the way. Oh, there's a second wave of wooden boxes. Okay. I mean, this feels like the easier way to do it.
So I think in line with a lot of the content creators for Wuthering Waves so far,
Better than nothing.
both Paul and I are trying to shoot for was that Verena? Was that the name?
Which one?
Verena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have scaled toward Verena. I will be getting her on my selector banner. That is. I mean, it's hard to argue with how useful support healers are in almost any game like this.
Yeah, you had done a good job kind of like going over while we were just getting a feel for this game last night. You made a good job vocalizing on how the only time that you'd have to worry about power scaling is if there's already other healers, and so far in this game, there's really only two. So the idea that Verena might be, you know, in danger of getting power trapped anytime soon, not very likely.
Yeah, like, and that's the important thing, is like power creep is a very important factor in a game like this. Like, who's gonna get power creeped in what order? Who's going to have their role switched in what order? Like, that's another big important one. Like, if you're like, oh, like, Zhongling is straight just a DPS. Like, that is the first person in the banner. He's straight DPS, but the second banner, Yinglin, has some support sub-DPS functionality. So, like, picking her up means that even if you don't, like, main DPS her, you can still get advantage of her outro skill to buff the next person, and she's got, like, extra good stuff when it comes to Electro, but she's still good at making somebody's her ultimate go off. So, like, she's always going to be useful. She's never going to be like, oh, I'm bad. She's always going to be useful. I am legit surprised at how good the MC is right now. They were not joking from the CBT about how people are like, oh yeah, you can clear like the game with the MC. I'm like, no, you kind of can. I do need to bunker down and just get all the points. That'll be my job. All the points I can get pretty soon here. That'll be a thing to do here a little bit. Maybe not this stream,
Wow,
but
this is wild, this area.
oh, this zone, yeah. To the research center. Hey, we're not killing exiles. That's weird. It's like they're actually human beings we can talk to. We have a shooting range that's pretty funny. There you go. That is what the cannon looks like.
Nice.
Cherish every game.
Every day, homie. Head to the second abandoned research facility. How many abandoned research facilities are there? Oh, something took a pot shot at me. You had your chance to live in peace.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Puff? A blue puff? Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoy the ability to collect gear as you're just doing stuff. Like, it is really well done. It makes you feel very connected. I would say it helps the engagement in the game, because you're always, like, the open world always feels like something you can engage with. Because you're always like, oh, I'm gonna maybe get some gear. Alright.
I have read that the enemies in your world, they respawn, or they have a one-day respawn, which is, fair. It'd be a little weird for a gacha game to like give you absolutely free reign on like farming stuff. 'Cause, that's just how gacha games work. But for people like me who are usually not very social when it comes to these games, it does incentivize you even more to like
Yeah.
branch out, have someone to play with.
No stopping.
Because
Good luck
especially if you want
once
to
it's
find
on
like
your
shiny
side.
stuff. Because apparently, a shiny instance in anyone's game shows up for everybody. So if you find a shiny and you invite me in, I'll be able to catch that shiny too.
Yeah.
And that in itself is more than enough reason to like start making friends here.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone.
This might hurt.
By the way, for a future viewer who might be watching or who may not be watching, who knows? My favorite echo so far, and the sole reason that I decided to download this game is the tortoise. I absolutely
Oh, that's a
love
charge.
how that
Sorry.
turtle. Oh,
No, legit. The tortoise is super fun. I've been putting things into, like, combos. But yeah, the tortoise is super fun. I realized that, the dash on Ling Ying is neat, because that's just, it lets you move towards things. Oh, levitate pipe game. Alright, check.
I would absolutely love to, not like an escape room, but like something similar where all of these have, you know, these gacha game themes of these puzzles. Because, man, like, imagine being this character having to do this for people. Like, yeah, it must be a little bit of a bother for your adventuring, but this is kind of entertaining.
Oh, okay. Alright, alright, I see what's going on here. Alright, drop that. So fuel line, fuel line, fuel line, fuel line. You have to connect all the fuel lines. So that makes that fuel line work. But that fuel line doesn't work, so that's whatever. So that has to be a joint there. I'm just floating around with my pipe. I mean, the question is, how do I get, where is...
Okay, so you're trying to get it into the pile of rubble.
Yeah, you're trying to make the pyro bucket bigger. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I need to connect the... Oh, there is another joint. Okay, that makes a way more sense. I was like, where's the last joint? Because yeah, you're trying to get the flame high enough to catch whatever. And I see where the joints are, but I'm kind of like, what is happening? There we go. The plumbing mini game. We got all the fire. Give me the loot.
Our efforts paid off.
Hopefully our efforts did pay off. We want our efforts to pay off, right? Is there anything else around here that looks like it's secret? Another secret that we can come back and mess? Oh, yep, there's another one right there. Alright. I will defeat the exile mobsters in the camp in a moment. I'm currently setting things on fire. Like, aha, another secret hidden thing.
Reverie sword.
Can I keep messing around with these? Oh, I can? Yeah, there's gonna be a secret. That's like always universally how I feel about that type of stuff. I'm like, can I keep going after the fact? There's a thing.
Absolute power to game devs that know we're gonna think like that and decide to give us opportunities.
Yeah, I feel good about him. I didn't necessarily want him, but I don't feel like he's a waste.
I found out about this character at the same time that Gaming was coming out with Genshin, so I immediately wanted this one too. I still do.
Having had both of them, like having both of them, I do like this guy a little bit more. The Dark Knight Rises trophy? I don't know what that was, but I just got it.
Playtime's
Wait,
over.
what? Oh. It's a good thing you said that, because I am watching the stream, so I'm able to see it with like a couple second lag. Yeah, that is weird.
Let's find out what that trophy is. Like, that's what I want to know what it is.
You jump down on something.
Alright. 30 caches, understandable. 5 echo challenges, also very understandable. Collecting butterflies, sure. Particular quests, 50 raw meat. Defeat 100 exiles.
I see.
I'm at the point where I'm like, oh, is that a brightly colored plant? It's probably pickable. Oh, there's a cube. Where is the cube? Looks like the cube is down here.
Our efforts paid off.
He's so freaking chipper. Huh, it's up there, don't you know? Take it. Cube acquired. Alright. Back onto the quest.
You know what? Something that hasn't been mentioned yet by the two of us. Amazing environmental storytelling, just by the area design.
Yeah, a lot of the area design, you're not wrong. A lot of the area design is very, like, clearly this is a post-apocalyptic world. People were not happy with the scale here, and I thought that was the scaling, and I thought it was very interesting, because I really like the scaling here.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone.
You know, I do wonder why. What was the gripes with the scaling? But I'm also not going to look too far into it.
Like, you mean the game is, very, I don't want to say, the game is very post-apocalyptic, and we added some green, but, like, It's not got the vibrant, right, Genshin color palette, which it shouldn't have, because it's not Genshin. Alright, cool. What do we got going on here? What did that do? Oh, we have to do this in a timely manner. Alright, the hacking mini game. Do 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 do. Oh, I need to reset that. I think. Because I think this is going to be this. And then you can do this. And then you can do that.
Not the most in-depth hacking minigame, but honestly, definitely not the worst either.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a way more of a puzzle game. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it.
Yep.
Like, it's one of those ones where I'm like, this could be better, this could be worse. But it's not bad, per se. It's not like I dread seeing it.
My time to shine.
Kind of in the same spirit as the eventual totally gonna happen Taylor rates, all of them fishing minigames in video games. Should definitely do like looking at pickpocketing or like safe cracking minigames or because I never like, and I say this with a hard never, I never figured out how to do the whole safe cracking in Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. I never figured out how to do it correctly.
Fair.
I always did it wrong.
Ooh, there's another challenge over here. Oh, and another chest, now that I understand how all these things work. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna fly above you and not care. Okay, so... yeah, that kit did not feel clunky at all. So whatever they did from CBD2 to now, that does not feel clunky at all.
Riches pour, reverie soar.
I'd love to see it.
Alright.
If I remember correctly, they also changed this one's voice, or I guess voice delivery. From what I heard, the original voice actor for that lion dancer character was more boyish, and I guess in the current game it's a little bit more
Cherish
mature.
every game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he is, I didn't know I needed another lion dancing character in my life, but apparently I did.
Remnants of the past.
Oh, what is that? Okay. Always more exiles. I love how there are evil stand-in humanoid group, or at least one of them. I feel there's like 2 in this game. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but the first like not a joke dude you fight, pretty neat. I hope he's playable later. Hey, Mortefi, you're like in my group now. I don't know why you're calling me.
Administering first aid.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. Ha! Ha, ha.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Ding! Ah, okay. Hack in the panels again. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, this one looks a little.
Like, I'll get you. I'll figure it out one day.
The more I see those panel puzzles, the more they're starting to grow on me. I mean, currently, I would rather run into these puzzles than that earlier drone flying thing that you did.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I think they're neat. I think they are well done because they are not. I mean, unless you're colorblind, then they're awful. But they're not like, oh hey, you have to do. There are parts to them, but I don't think there are too many parts. I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's also like the third or fourth way I've seen to like do a thing in this game too. That's oh, boop. Let's get some health back. I will say, Dayze, pretty solid healer.
My time to shine.
Well, I mean, that's good to know, especially for those that are worried that we might not.
Yeah, the key way to use her heals is she's got a hot, so like get her decent healing and energy so you don't have to put her on the field for a long amount of time. And then what I do is I usually do that, and then I take her off the field and do what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm built around the, okay, cool, she's on the field for this amount of time, get her to use her thing, get her... I might actually run her with energy recharge as her main thing.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone. Ah! Ja!
Yeah, his kit, pretty solid.
This might hurt. Playtime's over. Rich is poor, reverie soar.
Yeah, I was hoping to get the 4-star Havoc user. Not Danjin. She's the one that like messes with her health. People really like her, but not who I was going for. I was going for the other, like the defensive one, because she's got this neat counter style.
Are you all right?
Oh wait,
And
yeah.
I wanted to pick... What's up?
The one that messes with what the hell? I did. Oh, I guess it was a trial for the character.
Yeah, you can trial her.
Our
like that one
efforts
too.
paid off.
The other one, Tanquay, I believe is her name. She's really neat, and I really like her because I got to try her during some trials. And I wish I had pulled her because I wanted to like mess with her. I debated on maining her as soon as I get her because I like her counter play style, and that seems like it'll be super fun in group where you're just like, and a turtle, and I hit things, and they die, and I do this, and they die.
Is that the one that switches between punching and the other thing? I forgot what it was. I know one of the characters that were in that preview. I know that one of them was able to switch between punching and something else.
I wouldn't say she switches between the two. But she's definitely got a very unique playstyle because she's like, you can basically use her to shield and do defense stuff and then counter, but then she can also just hit super hard. Okay, that seems good.
Explosive spear.
Oh, okay, I have to defend this thing for amounts of time. It's a defense minigame. Oh, I missed it. It's very much aim at the ground near them, sitch. This is not the first time I've seen this. No, I need to not be up here. That is really the worst place for me to be. That was weird. As I am not utterly failing at this, but I'm definitely not doing as well as I would like. Yeah, that seems good. It's interesting these are all listed as like field challenges. Like, this has just been a chain of stuff you do rather than like a full-blown mission, which is very interesting. Not against it. We promise, we deliver. Oh, this is me back fighting this dude again. Okay. Which is good, because if I can spend my resources, I think I'm getting the point where I need to be... Yeah. I got 2 hours before I'm back at full, which, you know, you never want.
Such a nuisance.
Really?
Ha! Administering first aid. Stay vigilant.
My time to shine.
Yeah, you're not good against this. This is not good for you.
Lions rumble, evil crumble.
An oversight.
Well, we're just throwing explosive spears at people.
Oh no!
Ha! Gale storm. Cha cha.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Damn it. Oh.
One more time.
Commence healing.
Don't worry, I've got this. Cha. Huh? Cha. Huh? Watch out!
What was that?
Hey, Echo.
A Inferno Rider. What the hell is this? He opens up a zone when you beat him? He does. That's hilarious.
I love every second of this. This is already such a cool, like, gotcha game.
Well, this is crazy.
Crazy is a good word.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. It's just fucking crazy.
Absolutely love it. Like, I love this. Everything.
This Inferno Rider comes with his own zone, apparently. Wow.
From a monster collector to a racing game immediately.
Yeah. Hey, do you want a racing minigame in here? Because guess what? You got a racing minigame in here.
I hope
Oh, is the
that's
field
not
no longer
only
on
because
fire? Is that what that does? Did I unfire
my
the field?
goodness.
Because it feels like the field's not on fire anymore.
This dude was the only thing making this whole area on fire. What even?
Hey, everybody.
This is my curtain call.
Weirdly enough, so that's an AoE attack. And it fills up a bunch of his gauge for his, like, leaping stuff. And that feels like he's not, his actual ult isn't built around his damage. It feels like his ult setup is built around filling up your bar so you can do your dancing thing. Which is neat. Like, I like that mechanic. Alright, cool. We're just gonna teleport back into town then? Alright, I have to go fight something. I think we're gonna fight the turtle again. Act 1, City Province. Ooh, something from that vet got done. Ooh, opened up Depths of Illusionary Realm. Fuck yeah. We'll try that out here in a moment. Okay, we'll try that out here in a second. I think we're gonna do something else. We need to burn some stuff. So let's fight a giant turtle.
Sounds good.
Because I can only fight the giant turtle 3 times a week anyway, so he's got to have stuff that's going to level up people's stuff, so might as well get at least one turtle fight done now while we're waiting. And then we can try out the roguelike mode. I hope he's 35 again and not, like, extra high level, but we'll know here in a moment.
Gale Storm.
Oh, he's 37.
Yeah.
Wow, he's actually really good against the turtle. You can use his heavy attack to dodge the turtle's, like, ground slam.
Administering first aid. vigilant. An oversight. Tranquility.
Swift and resolute.
I would like to grapple hook. Can I not grapple hook? I see that I can grapple hook. What the hell? Make sure I have my grapple hook equipped next time.
Moment of resonance.
Senses, my time to shine. Lions rumble, evil crumble. Watch out! Ja.
What the hell? Alright, that's obnoxious.
Ja. Oh no!
Such a nuisance. Stay vigilant. Foolish.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Alright, giant turtle. Yes, I would like to burn 60 wave plates. Okay, I got a bell. That's not bad at all. Standard weapon crafting mod. Okay, yeah, these are definitely worth doing every time during the week, for sure. Oh. Alright, looks like we're headed out on an adventure. Looks like you gotta get way out there.
Wow.
Alright, time to go on an adventure. Time to open up some more of this map, I guess.
That is one of the best things about a game when it's just opening on opening week. There's just so much to do, so much to explore.
Yeah. The new can be very, very neat. will say the range on these things is big. They're like, hey, yo. Apparently it does not hit for that much damage, though.
Gale Storm! Ha-ta-ha! Take this!
Our efforts paid off.
Oh. Explosive charges, check. Exploring. Alright. Okie dokie.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone. Riches pour, reverie soar.
Ah, there it is. Yeet. Nope, that's not gonna work. Well, that was weird.
There's no stopping good luck once it's on your side.
Unfortunately, I have to eradicate some turtles here in a moment.
Our efforts paid off.
Yeah, nah, he seems good. toxic spores now. Check. I was expecting them to kill me faster? Or are they not dealing... Okay, you have to do the thing and get out of the area. So this might just be a... You die when this thing happens, sitch.
Sorry, I'm back. Things look intense here.
Yeah. There's a little toxic spore counter going on now.
Oh.
It's about half full. We are figuring out what is going on with them.
Oh, it's doing the thing where it creeps into your camera. Man. When games do that, it makes me super anxious. I mean, in a good way, obviously, but...
You're like, it ramps up the intensity. Alright, so it falls off around here. What's up, big man?
Gale storm.
That's curtains for you. Our efforts paid off.
Alright. More of these. There's that, so that'll do that. Not what I was trying to do, but okay.
Riches pour, reverie soar.
Yeah, I was trying to head towards the thing, and now I'm like, oh, I'm distracted by all the things I can kill and maim and mutilate now.
Huh?
This is my curtain call.
Huh? Huh?
I love this movement.
What was that?
No stopping good luck once
I
it's
love
on
the
your
little
side.
movement he does, hopping from like pole to pole.
Yeah.
Ja.
Alright. So we've got the last one on the back end over here. It's probably inside that. So now we have to find where the crystal to throw is.
they're doing the thing where they placed it higher up.
Well, that's a lot of stuff to... It's a lot of resources, and we're early on in the game, so... Get it. Also, don't need somebody with a heavy weapon to mine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. Well, there is... Where did they hide you, thing? No, I'm looking hard, not hardly looking. Ah, there it is.
Nice.
Time to get out of here, though. Alright, we have freed that. Now we can start the thing and hopefully unlock the chest and also make this not a giant toxic wasteland.
Gale storm.
Administering first aid.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone! Riches poor, reverie soar.
Apparently we're still toxic. Oh well.
You think this is another one of those Infernal Rider situations where there's just one
Yeah,
that's
I think
giant?
it's the giant monkey. Which is neat. Like, I don't dislike that. I don't dislike that, like, oh, this zone has stuff for you to do in it, but also you have to clear it out before you're, like, completely able to do everything. Alright, where is it at? Oh, okay. Sure, not a problem. Okay, I would like to pick it up so I can hit all the targets at once. Huh. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Wonder if it's the other way around. Yep. There's some thinking puzzles
No
here.
stopping good luck once it's on your side.
There's some
Maybe they're
thinking
getting
person
academy
puzzles.
education.
Huh? This might hurt. Huh. Tuh.
Alright, next one. Map. Big old funguses. Nothing has ever gone wrong with giant funguses.
Ja! Gale Storm!
Are you going to attack me? I don't really know what's happening.
Yeah.
You're very weirdly labeled. There's clearly some sort of quest that happens there. Time to mark this area on my map, because there's clearly stuff here.
Huge map to explore. In day
It's
one.
like... What was that?
There's already so much places to explore on day one.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm about to go pick a fight. Apparently things aren't friendly here with each other.
relish every game.
I can say I am very much falling in love with intro and outro skills.
Same.
Alright, is there a...
Do you have to hit them all at once, or is there an
It's
order
not
you're
all at
supposed to do?
once, it's very close though.
Conception.
Might not be able to swap targets fast enough. Might be time to build up a... Oh, I wonder.
Moment of resonance.
Really? That didn't get all of you at once?
This is my curtain call. Huh, ah. Huh, ta, ha.
Yeah, you get a few seconds, but it's not very long. I was trying to figure it out there, but I'm gonna go get this real quick. Maybe do the spinning blade while standing in the center from the MC. Might be the way to go.
Yeah. Gale storm. Playtime's over. Our efforts paid off.
Whiff waff.